Hello, people of YouTube, and welcome back. So yes, today we're going to be doing a bit of a VR response video. So I'm going to be doing a VR to Gull Payne, who is a cool guy that's only really come up on my radar not too long ago, although I do think I've seen him knocking about in comments for quite some time, to be honest. So great guy, and yeah, he did a VR recently, which there is a big story behind it, but so I think this VR actually originated like last year or something like that. But I don't think it got picked up on by people. So here we are now. As I say, I've seen a few people do this recently, and it's a bloody great idea. Rather than showing people things that we just picked up, what about things that people should play? And I don't even mean just buy something, because there is one here that might be a bit against that. So anyway, right, enough of the waffle. What games do I recommend people should play? So first up, if you've been watching my channel, you probably know a lot of these anyway. But this one I've definitely sung its praises on a number of times, and that is Rogue Galaxy. So this is a flipping amazing action RPG, and don't let that put you off just yet, because it is pretty much like a hack and slash. If you like hack and slash games, you might like this, and if you've got an ID, you might like RPGs a bit more like Zelda-y style. Well, it's nothing like Zelda, it's nothing like that all, but you might like this. It's basically it mixes up like sort of hack and slashing with a turn-based style gameplay. You've got a party of 3 members that you go around with, that you can change along the story and everything like that. But you control one, and then you can kind of like give controls to other people to do different things, like defend you and stuff like that. And you have random battles, which I think is great. I love how it's implemented in this, because it makes it, I do like the grinding and everything like that, but it's not a grindy game as such. But if you grind on it, it does make it a lot better and a lot easier. So it's a really good game. And did I mention space pirates? Oh my goodness, the theming of this game is absolutely fantastic. It's just set in another world where he's flying around in a big space pirate ship, going between different worlds, attacking all the enemies and everything like that. And yeah, I just love it. I really got engrossed in this. And it's not even an expensive PlayStation 2 game. But not only that, if you own a PlayStation 4, there is I won't call it a remaster. It is just literally this game put onto the PlayStation 4 with upgraded visuals, really. But not only that, but you also got trophy support, and it's regularly like about £4 in a sale. So definitely worth picking up and playing, especially if you kind of like a bit of a RPG noob and you intrigued in the kind of like the world of RPGs. This is a great one to start with. It really is, and it really holds up today as well. Like obviously it's a little bit slower paced than probably like a modern game would be, but still, like I say, really holds up. So yeah, bloody hot up here, innit? Flipping heck, what am I doing up here? Right, next up, one again, like we're talking about games to recommend to play, and I flipping love this game. So it is Battle Kid. What's it called? Fortress of Peril. And there is a sequel called Battle Kid 2, which is equally as recommendable. Now, this isn't a very hard, this is a pretty hard game to come by, as it's a repro. You can buy it, I think, on Retro USB still. I think you can still buy it off there. That's where I bought all these originally. I actually had these boxed. They're obviously not a game that came out back in the day, but this was very influenced by a game called I Want to Be the Kid, which was like a flash-based game back in the day on Windows and stuff like that, on your internet and stuff like that. And it was like a really super hard platformer where it's just like spikes everywhere, and it's just like pixel perfect jumping. Now this basically took that idea and then made it more into like sort of like a game that would have been released. So this actually has like bosses and stuff like that, and it's hard, but not as hard as I Want to Be the Kid. So this is a lot more doable. Plus it's got saves, not save states, but you can save it at certain places. And I've never actually got around to completing it. Yeah, I'm recommending a game I can't complete, but the challenge of this alone is flipping great. You can get this on the internet as a ROM. it's just a game that you need to play. It's just flipping fantastic. Love it. And if you can get it on cart, I mean, obviously look at that, it's a see-through cart. It's so cool. And like I say, there was a sequel. I think it was on like a slightly darker green cart. Really good game. Really recommend these. I love challenging platformers, so this has to be up there. I thought I thought I'd change up like what I'm going to be showing to different generations. So the next one's going to be a modern game, and again, one that I've talked about quite a lot. So you're all going to know what I'm going to pick. I'm hoping anyway, especially if you're a long time viewer. And it is Call of Duty. Who the fuck put this in there? Sean's been at my flipping list again. Get rid of that shit. Right, no. The real game is Yoko Island Express. Absolutely flipping in love with this game. This is so cool. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I tried to change up the genres, but this is another platformer. But what is different about this is like a pinball style Metroidvania where the levels are sort of like you're actually a little ball, and it kind of like turns into a bit of a pinball like esque things to get around. Such a unique game. I'm really hoping there's a sequel to this come out soon, or at least someone tries to take on this kind of gameplay, because I flipping loved it. I just, again, another game that I just kind of got addicted to. So I don't know if you can see there, but you've got like kind of like flippers on the stages and stuff like that. So yeah, really cool. And as well, like, it's not really hard. Opposite to what I just showed you, this is actually a very doable game. This is like really good, and it's quite easy to platinum. So out on your flipping Xbox journey this month, I want to see this completed. That would really make it a bit more impressive, because yes, it's not like a typical game like what he's been playing to get the G, as he calls it. This is actually a really enjoyable game, and it's not, like I say, probably about 5 or 6 hours you'll be able to complete, or like 1000 G. Really cool, really great game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more people do these, see what people's lists are. The thing is, I was really tempted to put loads of shmups and stuff like that, but I know they're not very accessible for a lot of people. And I know, like I say, it's all about playing, so it's not all about owning. It's about, like, a lot of these games are so easy to emulate now. But I just wanted to show good games, ones that I've actually had a thoroughly good time playing. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.